I think like death and divorce are two of the hardest things to like watch or help people through professionally, because it's not just a professional transaction. It is literally so emotional and so personal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm even thinking of the listing we have right now with one of my dear, dear friends. Like, she's so sweet, and her husband passed. What are you proud of this year?
I'm proud of what we have done, because we have talked about doing this for such a long time in our videos and getting our Instagram up, and honestly, just like people recognizing us from branding, like what all we're doing on social media. We've talked about it for so long, and then we finally implemented it, and we're seeing the benefits.
All right, what are you walking into next season with? This is our conclusion here.
Welcome to the Homeowner Hookup,
where we break down everything you need to know about real estate.
Straightforward, practical, and always up to date.
We're your hosts, Megan Huey
and Sydney Ragusa.
Let's dive in. Hey, Sid.
Hi, Meg.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. How are you?
Good. So today, what are we talking about?
We are having an episode of gratitude today.
Gratitude. Love it.
Yes.
Ending 2025, going into 2026.
Which is major. I am super excited for what 2026 has to bring.
I agree.
I wanted to kind of like, I want to have some talking points today.
Okay.
Right? We always do. Our viewers may not know, but we always have talking points. We have to. Otherwise, you would just listen to us.
Our 15 viewers. Yeah.
Our 15 viewers.
We love you.
Shout out to the 15 of you guys. Thank you so much. We want to talk about like what we're thankful for personally, professionally, and just all of the things that we're going through in this season of life. And I wanted to kind of have a little chat about some of the harder lessons that we have learned professionally.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm here for it. On our talking points that we have.
Okay, yes.
Why don't we start with one thing that we are each grateful for?
Okay.
For this year.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I can go.
Okay, go.
Well, I feel like this year has been a health journey for me.
Yes.
I have been on my health journey. Just some background. I was a personal trainer for 10 plus years. So health was always a really big part of my life. And then once I started real estate with family and kids and work, it was just so stressful. And I just did not take care of my health. And I was like whittling away to nothing. I had no strength, like no muscle tone, literally just let me reiterate, no strength whatsoever. So this year, I really started a health journey. I started working out again. I started making sure I'm eating my protein and like making sure I was going to all my doctor's appointments, doing all the prevention stuff, really just focusing on my health. And also, I'm really grateful for my family's health as well. I feel like there are so many people who deal with sick children, and I'm just so, so thankful for my children's health right now. Like, I would not be okay. And of course, my family.
This year, I'm really grateful for my friends, and I'm very thankful for my friends. It has been a long year. Like turning 30, I think shifted something in me. I stopped taking a lot of the BS that I was taking before, and just kind of 2025 has been a little bit of a crazy year, as you know, but my friends are what has gotten me through it. Like, I mean, truly and completely, like if I did not have the core group of women that I have in my life to talk to, just be my complete self with, I don't think I'd be here right now. Like I am like, I mean, you and Brittany and Dana and Taylor, like my, like that core group of girls. There are others who are just like the ones I talk to all the time, all day, every day. Like you guys have all gotten me through so much this year, and it's been a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for my kids. I'm thankful for their health. I'm thankful for my family and like everything that they have done for me, and all of the things that like I couldn't get through life without them too.
Yeah.
I mean, very grateful. Actually, this is something I'm really grateful for. I'm very grateful that my brother and sister-in-law have lived close for the last year and a half. And I get to spend another like 6 months to a year with them living close. because I don't get that. Like, and you don't get that either. Like, I mean, one of my brothers lived in Germany for 4 years, and then the other one's in Japan right now. And
yeah, they flip-flopped.
They flip-flopped literally the same month, like within the same couple of days, they flip-flopped, you know, just not even living on the same continent as your family. Like, and Mitchell, you know, missed a big portion of my kids growing up. And I'm like so glad that like he gets to see that and just being close to them. And, you know, my dad's still being here.
Yeah.
It's 2025 has been.
It's been a rough one for you.
It's been a rough one.
Yeah, it really has. I feel like really some of you 2024 and 2025, like especially with your dad's health and stuff.
Yeah.
So you've been pretty amazing.
Yeah. But really my top is like my girls, like my core group of friends. I know that's wild to like think that that's like one of the top things you're most grateful for. But
that's not. It's really not. I feel like as you get older, your friendships are so important. Yeah. Like I've had the same friend group, since like elementary school growing up. And we're all over the place now. Like some are still in Maryland, Rhode Island, you know, down here. So we're scattered, but those are people that I know will be there forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like it's your core group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your sisters.
It's literally your sisters. Like they're not by blood, but like by choice. And I think that's sometimes better than by blood.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, turning into 30, you're like, I stopped putting up with some BS. For me, it was 40. I don't know what happens. If you're like that at 30, I can't wait to see you at 40.
I already don't think, like, I think that going into it, I don't think I put up with a ton, to be completely honest, just like my personality, but I definitely put up with more. And now I'm just like, no, this is my worth.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
good.
Is not what we're doing.
Good. And then I think like, I just, honestly, just the women that are around me that build me up every day. And you have taught me a lot of valuable lessons in self-worth and like what I should and shouldn't accept. I know like, and my other girlfriends have too. And like, you all just give me such different perspectives and different ways to look at things. But at the end of the day, no matter what choice I make, it's always just support. Like,
absolutely.
And that's a very comforting feeling to know that like, no matter what, the people I chose to have in my life are like that support for me.
Yeah.
So
Love that.
Yeah.
That is something to be grateful for.
It is something to be very grateful for. Yeah.
All right. What is a relationship you don't say thank you to enough?
You.
Yes, you do.
I don't feel like I say thank you ever. I don't ever feel like I say thank you enough. Like, but you and I like collaborate all the time. And I think that like, I don't think I say thank you enough to you.
What are you talking about?
Do I ever say thank you to you?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
you always send me like the sweetest text. You're like, hey, if I haven't told you lately, I'm so thankful for you and I love you. And I'm like, oh my God.
I just want to make sure you know. Probably Brittany.
Yeah.
She and I talk all the time and I don't think I've ever thanked her for her friendship. But that bitch has brought me. Shout out to Brittany. I don't think that like she's brought me through the trenches. She's like drugged me through the mud by my hand, but she's gotten me through it. But yeah, I don't think I say thank you enough to the girls that I'm most grateful for. Honestly, just like all of you guys.
I think you do. You just don't think so. I would say for me it would be like probably spouse, parents, that kind of thing. You know, like I feel like my parents are like definitely my biggest cheerleaders.
I love your parents.
Yeah, but they will my mom will definitely tell me about myself.
I know. Your mom told you about both of us. Shout out to
She's
Mom.
listening for sure.
I know, she really is. She really is. But shout out to you, babe. We love you.
Mom. Love you, Mom. And then like also just, I mean, I feel like Cody, he definitely is somebody who definitely a change with me going into real estate.
Absolutely.
And our family dynamic and everything. So
yeah.
Sometimes when I'm like going through it, I'm like, I don't even have to do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, keep going, like you're doing great.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm definitely thankful for Brian. And like, I don't think I thank him enough. And we've been through, like I think every marriage you go through rough seasons and stuff. And every relationship, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a marriage, a friendship, whatever it is, you go through rough seasons and definitely picks up a lot of the slack when I need it and has just been far more gracious to me than I think that maybe I deserve.
He's probably pretty motivating, I think. I think he's like, go for it. Like, keep going
Yeah.
type thing when things get rough.
Yeah, he is.
So
He is. Hopefully he listens to this. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna like just take this clip right here and make him
like,
listen.
Yeah, like I'm grateful for you.
I shouted you out.
All right, what is a client or deal that impacted you emotionally? I feel like there are so many of these, and it's hard to like pinpoint one.
It really is. It really is. I don't think it was like a positive thing definitely wasn't a positive thing that happened, but it definitely impacted me emotionally. I had a client a few years ago and her husband suddenly passed away. I had sold homes and built relationships and friendships with really that whole friend group. And I made sure I went out of my way and I made, food for all of them and made sure that they were taken care of. But, going home, I was just like, wow. It is so short and like so fleeting. And I really need to be grateful for the things and like my health and my family and my children and like the people that I have around me. That definitely impacted me emotionally and how I like view things. That was hard. It was really, really hard. Like to watch like.
I think like death and divorce are two of the hardest things to like watch or help people through professionally because it's not just a professional transaction. It is literally so emotional and so personal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm even thinking of the listing we have right now with one of my dear, dear friends. Like, she's so sweet, and her husband passed, and it's like one of those things. Like, I went to his funeral. And that's because I genuinely am sitting here just heartbroken for her. Like,
correct. That was the same way.
Yeah. Like, it's just so terrible. And just now helping them navigate through that it's hard enough emotionally, but then you have to make sure you're being professional as well.
Absolutely. And then like making sure that the kids are okay. And like, you don't want to overstep boundaries, but you also they're your friends. Like, you're in it. Like, they're your friends. And like you
want to help.
Correct.
Like, it's not about like the compensation, right? It's just like, let me help you through this right now. I'm just thankful to even be or honored to be a part of it, really.
Yeah. I felt very grateful that they even felt that she wanted to include me in anything. And like, that was just.
Yeah. Awesome.
Gives you a different perspective on a lot of things though, when
sure.
your customers because like most of our customers turn into our friends.
Yeah.
And if they're not already friends before, they're friends after. And, watching a friend or a spouse or whoever go through a hardship like that and a loss is.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I can think of one that was like pretty emotional was my mother-in-law. Whenever she purchased her first home, went through a divorce, purchased her first home with me. And it was like her first time everything being hers. And she just felt so scared but proud of herself, right? And it was like watching her become so empowered in that way was really inspiring, and just one of those things that was like, you just went through a really, really tough season of your life, and will continue to.
Yeah.
But this is such a cool milestone for you and something that you should be really proud of, and I think also helped your self-worth as well, and it was just cool to watch.
An emotionally charged deal. It just sparked right back up when you said your mother-in-law. I sold my childhood home.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot. The house that I grew up in, and sold it. And I didn't think I would be as sad like selling it, just because I had moved away from it for so long. But like now, like
your childhood
home, like selling that was just such a different experience. And like, it was very emotional. And like now I drive by it, and we had these beautiful oak trees in the front yard. Like, and my parents had like just landscaped it so meticulously. It was beautiful. And the person that bought it cut down all of these like oak trees that were hundreds of years old and just stunning, like canopied the road. And it was so pretty. But yeah, they cut it down. So like every time I'm in Ocala, I always go drive by my old house.
Yeah.
Just to like go see it, like see what the neighborhood looks like. And that was definitely emotional to like,
I bet.
I'm never going to step back in that bedroom again.
Yeah.
Like, where I spent all of these years from like 5 to 17, just there. And then I'm no longer allowed back in the home.
That just goes to show you, though, like the people make the home. It's not just the actual structure.
It's not the structure.
The people and the memories and everything that goes into it.
Yeah, a house is a place. A home is a feeling.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Love that.
I
Someone
try.
write that down.
Put it on the card. Give me a little credit.
A season of burnout that taught boundaries. Because we are always grateful for a good boundary. I love a good boundary.
Where do I begin? Where do I begin? I really can't say, I can't go into like full detail. And also if I do, we will be here for about 30 years.
Yeah.
I was in a partnership previous to Megan a few years prior, and I was really overworked and really underappreciated. I actually can't even describe it. Just, it's like a little trauma. I have a little PTSD.
When we started working together, you'd be like, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it to everything. And I was like, Sydney, it's 10 o'clock at night. Like, we can wait till the morning. It's okay.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I can get it done right now. And I'm like, go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, I'm just not used to this. Sorry.
Yeah. I was used to everything needed to be done. And if it didn't get done, like right that moment, and it didn't get done by me, I was the one in trouble, even though like the other person really didn't do a whole lot, but they felt like they did a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they may listen to this podcast, they may not. I may end up having a very interesting conversation after this. And honestly, I kind of hope that I do.
Probably needed.
It's definitely needed. But yeah, it's, I was burnt out. And I mean, like I would come home and like I would not sleep a full night. Like I did not have a full night's sleep for probably close to like 3 years. And that wasn't because I had like little children. It's like my kids always slept great. It was because my stress level was so high. I was on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication because like I literally couldn't regulate my emotions because of the amount of stress. I had like gained a ton of weight. My body just started shutting down, like to the point that I had to end up getting a hysterectomy. And my body just was like shutting down from the amount of stress that I was under. And then the day that I broke off the partnership is the first day in like 3 years that I had a full night's sleep.
Wow.
And like it just felt like all of the stress was gone, and like I didn't have to like answer to that person anymore. But it taught me a lot. And I think that you have helped me like from our partnership, like, oh, I can like delegate a little bit, and like you delegate to me and I delegate to you, but it's a very healthy relationship. And I feel like we have good boundaries, even though like I think we both don't. I think they're just unspoken. Like I don't really think that we have to like really set them because we're very understanding each other. We work well together, which is really nice.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just like real estate is very important to both of us, but so are our families. Yes. And I think
family is always going to come first.
Right.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And I mean, since like with everything that's happened with my dad over the past year and a half, and I mean, I know that like whenever I call you, you're like, all right, well, cool, we got this. Like, I don't feel like the need to like worry about it because like I know that like you have my back.
Yeah.
The burnout from the previous partnership team it definitely taught me a very valuable lesson about delegation and boundaries.
Yes.
Because my body was literally shutting down.
Yeah. Sydney will also be like, say yes to everything. So if a client calls her and she's in the middle of something anywhere across like all of St. Augustine, and they're like, I want to see this like tonight. She's like, okay. And I'm like, Sydney, you have plans tonight, and that's okay. Like either I can do it or we can do it tomorrow. Yeah. Like it's okay. It's all right. We can. Yeah. But that is part of our business, right? Like it is a part of it where if someone calls, like we do have to work things out. We don't work a normal 9-to-5 job where we clock out, we go home, we spend time with our family, we make dinner, whatever. It's an on-call job all the time. And deadlines are important, and we got to do what we have to do, which I love that about working as a team because if I'm at my kids' soccer practice and I can't, write up an addendum or something, like I'm like, hey, Sid, can you do this? Yeah, got it. Yeah. Or vice versa. Or guess what, guys? It waits till we get home.
And like it's few and far between when there is something that is like so exponentially important that we need to get it done Saturday at 11 a.m. Yeah. When we're both football games or soccer games or baseball games or dance recital, it's a Saturday and it's a weekend.
Yeah.
And like my phone goes on do not disturb after 9 p.m.
So does mine.
I have that little bit of people that can get through to me.
Yeah.
It's you, my parents, Brittany,
Yeah.
my brothers.
Yeah.
Like
Probably Brian.
But like, I mean, that do not disturb.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
it's a
need it,
boundary.
like normally I'm awake at 9 p.m. It's kind of few and far between at this point, actually. But I'll see eventually that you called. I'll see that you text me eventually if it's an emergency. But
Yeah. And also sometimes like when we're under contract and there are deadlines coming up, I'll put whoever we need to speak with, like those customers, where they can get a hold of me.
yes,
But
agreed.
other
I
than
will do that.
It's kind of like this is going to have to wait till tomorrow. Like this is
and contractually all deadlines end at 9 p.m. unless we're talking about like writing a contract and then we go to midnight. But like there's really nothing we can do after 9 p.m. and really majority of the time there's really not a whole lot we can do after 6 p.m. when banks close and like title companies close. I mean, we can write up all of the things and gather all of the information, but we're not going to get anything done until really and truly the next day. So we can send it that night, but we're not going to get answers until the next day if it's after business hours.
Right.
9 times out of 10. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What was your season of burnout?
Oh.
I mean, I know your season of burnout. Let's let the people hear your season of burnout.
So I would say it was probably my most successful year dollar-wise, but it was not my most successful year as far as mental health goes.
Yeah.
So I was doing the whole like, I need you here right now. I want to see this right now. And it was like jump how high type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great for some people. Some people work fine that way. I can do it. I've proven that I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it though.
Right.
And I don't feel like my work-life balance. I know when you say work-life balance, people are like, what is that? Because at the end of the day, with us, our work is also our life.
Correct.
So
it follows us home. We don't get to clock out and come home and
so we really truly have to find a balance within our life, with work, with our family, with kids, all of that. And there is no shutting off the phone and really, I mean, do not disturb at 9 p.m. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like,
that's late. That's still late.
That's
like,
late.
I'm putting my kids to bed and stuff like that before
my
that.
kids have been in bed at 9 p.m. and I've eaten dinner and I am sitting on the couch probably watching Netflix, eating a Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cup.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, it's one of those like you just have to figure out your balance. But my balance, what was suffering the most was my health. And I just wasn't taking care of myself. Yeah. So I had to really.
You were so busy.
I was
just
so
not
busy.
Prioritizing yourself.
So burnout. Mm-hmm. Honestly, feeling really like icky a lot. Like feeling like I wasn't really like respected, I guess, or
I remember that
professionally.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I should be working with people who don't respect me.
100%. I feel like I kind of helped you come around to that.
You're like, why are you still working? Then like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because like, you're knowledgeable. You know what you're talking about. Yes. Like if people don't, if they feel like they knew better than you, then let them go get a real estate license. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Let them do it and see how easy it is.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's not easy by any means. I mean, like what we have to do, we never shut it off.
But this is why it's like, if people don't respect our profession, then they just need to just do it themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Or like find someone they do respect if they feel like we don't know enough or whatever it may be.
If you don't want to work with us, babe, we don't want to work with you either.
Yeah, that's like, and that is something I really had to learn. Like
I would so much prefer for somebody that does not respect me or you to just go find somebody they do respect.
Yeah. There's plenty of agents out there.
You do not have to work with either of us.
No.
Like, you don't have to work with us if you don't want to.
And vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, when we have customers that come to us, like when we have that initial conversation, we're interviewing you the same way you're interviewing us.
Yeah.
We kind of blocked out a few red flags.
Yeah.
For some clients, and we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And
those are the boundaries I think we've learned, like moving forward. And I definitely have learned that pretty early on in my career. I was like, oh, no. And Sydney was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Why are you doing that? Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't respect you,
even though I will
along.
say yes to the majority of my clients of like, if they need me to go do something, like, 100%. I'm also not going to like inconvenience myself so much that like,
it's stressing you out so much.
It's stressing me out to a point that I'm like feeling sick.
Yeah.
Like,
That was my thing. It was like I wasn't eating because I was so anxious. So it was just this constant feeling of like not being hungry and like feeling like I was going to be like nauseous or like sick to my stomach because it was like this like constant like, oh my God, I'm just like on edge all the time. Like, what's going on? Oh my gosh.
No, I can confirm Megan has been eating quite a lot. I've been to several restaurants with her. And then we also recently saw a picture of Megan. The girl has been hitting the gym.
I have been hitting the gym.
She is
looking. Tell you what.
Okay. I was like, oh, Megan.
Yeah.
Look at
like,
this.
Is that a booty?
Is that? I'm sorry. Did I just see a Coke bottle in this picture? Oh my God. Like.
Oh, you're too kind. Too kind. But yes, I have been working out. I time block now for my workouts. I plan meals. And
if any of you guys want to know, Megan lives and dies by her calendar.
I do.
Like lives and dies by that bitch.
And
which is great, which I love. Like
I time block everything. Sydney can see my entire calendar in life, like what's going on at all times.
I really should start doing that for you too. I just need to share the fucking calendar of my life.
Yeah. Like I can see where you are. I mean, I have your location.
You have my location,
anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But
yeah, there was one night we have each other's location, and there was one night I was really bored. It was like 7:00, and it was I think the day or two before Thanksgiving, and I just started checking like my friends' locations, and I texted her and I was like, "What are you doing in St. Augustine?" I was just checking on my Sims characters. I don't know if you guys remember the game Sims. I loved the Sims game when I was growing up. And I'm like, I was just checking on my Sims characters. And I was wondering why you were not in the place that you were typically.
Yeah. I was at my mother-in-law's house.
Yeah. And I was like, I was just checking on you, making sure you're okay.
Yeah. It was my niece's birthday. So we went there for a little bit. But yeah, it was funny because she was like, bitch, what are you doing in St. Augustine? And like also like, why didn't you call me?
Yeah, why am I left out?
Yeah.
Like, but St. Augustine is big. Like there's her mother-in-law lives in a completely different portion of St. Augustine than I do.
Yeah, that was fun.
Still missed you though. It was a little heartbreaking seeing St. Augustine.
What are you proud of this year?
I'm proud of what we have done because we have talked about doing this for such a long time in our videos and getting our Instagram up and honestly just like people recognizing us from branding, like what all we're doing on social media. We've talked about it for so long and then we finally implemented it and we're seeing the benefits of
we are.
What we're doing. Because I mean, there's been several times when I've been out and people have recognized me and they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I see your social media. And I'm like, stop.
Yeah. Like worth every penny. Thank you. Well, not even that, but it's like, I think it keeps us top of mind for like our friends and family and just like acquaintances that maybe have forgotten, or wouldn't think of us unless we are in their face all the time.
Yeah.
Which we try to be, guys.
We try to be. We really do. And we don't want to be obnoxious, but we just want you to remember us because we remember you.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I'm proud of us professionally as well. I think that I am thankful for us as well.
You're proud of us.
I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. I think us being consistent, especially on social media, keeps us top of mind, I hope. I think we've been really consistent with our virtual assistants, having them help.
Yeah, you have been consistent with our virtual assistants. I can say that like every 50 messages Megan sends, I may squeeze one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I need this, I need that.
You're much better at delegating to them than I am.
Yeah.
But like also, unfortunately, I think I just already know that you're going to get it done with them. So I'm just like, she'll be all right if they need something. And then like, I'll ask Megan a question and she's like, did you ask our assistants? I'm like, I forgot about those people, those sweet, sweet women. Let me go ahead and ask.
Who are amazing.
They are incredible. Incredible. Actually, I'm very grateful for them.
Yeah, I'm grateful for them too.
Yeah, they're great.
They really are.
They're,
top notch.
Top notch. 10 out of 10 recommend.
All right. What are you working through currently?
A whole lot of shit.
We talked about, for this one, when we were prepping, we talked about boundaries, vacations. I have contracts and drinking.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Boundaries, working, like we're still working through boundaries. I think that like we've probably said boundaries 100 times.
I know, right?
This could be a drinking game.
Yeah.
Every time we say boundaries, take a shot. You will be on the floor in the first 5 minutes. But Yeah, boundaries. Cause like she mentioned the drinking thing. There was one time I was heading to a friend's 30th birthday and we started at her house. We were all getting Ubers to downtown St. Augustine. We started drinking at her house. For anyone that doesn't know this, I drink tequila. I'm allergic to vodka. I don't really drink wine. I might have a glass here and there with a steak. I'll drink a beer if it's super hot out, but like only one kind of beer. And
She really doesn't drink much at all.
I really don't drink much at all.
She's a pretty light drinker, I would say.
I am. I do not. I only drink like socially. Was at her house. We'd already started drinking. It was like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock when we started drinking. And then we're going out and a customer had finally texted us that we had followed up with like for a couple of days. And they're like, we want to write a contract. And I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm writing the contract on my phone and I send it out for signatures and they were like, it's totally blank and none of it saved. And I call Megan and I'm like, hey, I'm already drinking. I'm literally in an Uber right now, like in the front seat, trying to write this from my phone, and it is not saving. Like, can you do this? And you're like, yeah, for sure. I can totally do it. And you start doing it. And then I remember I was at Prohibition Kitchen. It's so loud. There's live music in there every night. And they're like texting both of us. And I'm not to the point where I shouldn't respond, right? Mm-hmm. Like I could respond and be totally fine. But I knew I was getting to the point where I couldn't. So I stepped out of the bar to call Megan. We had like a little 3-way call with the customer. And then they hopped off the call. And I was like, I'm done for the evening.
Yeah. You got this.
You've got this. I think that we're good here. Like it was also 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. Like that was working on those boundaries. It was a Saturday night at 10:30.
Yeah, that was wild. I think that was also like a $1.5 million contract. It might have been a little more actually.
Yeah.
So it was one of those like kind of, all right, we got to.
Yeah, we have to kind of like bend a little bit to, you know.
I'm not saying that depends on price point per se, but I would say like they were very like, we want to do this. We want to do this right now.
We also judge a lot of things based on personality and how, like, we have a pretty good read of people.
Yeah. They were not ones that you could ignore.
No, they weren't.
And wait till the next morning. That would at least need a conversation.
Yeah.
But other people, I think, like with a text, like, yep, I'll get on this and I will have everything to you in the morning, usually works out fine. Mm-hmm. And people understand it's Saturday night at 10 p.m.
Yeah. And not to say they weren't great. They were phenomenal and extremely understanding and like very grateful. I think they thanked us like probably 5 or 6 times for being on the phone that late on a Saturday night. But they just were, their personalities just were not
wait till tomorrow type.
Wait until tomorrow type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can think of a time also speaking of drinking, like not like we're not alcoholics.
Yeah, we're not alcoholics or anything. Like we're just like kind of relating back to stories that we have.
Like where it's like we have to lean on each other, certain boundaries. I remember Cody and I took a staycation. We were in Jack's Beach, kind of like our old stomping grounds, doing like an old-fashioned Sunday fun day, like on beach cruisers, driving around to different bars and like the ones we used to go to and stuff. Mm-hmm. Super fun, super nostalgic, but also drinking. Mm-hmm. And there was this
Jack's
contract.
Beach, so.
Yeah, it was for one of our listings, and I received the contract and I was looking through it, and I was like marking off certain things.
She like had like one eye open.
Yeah.
Like.
I sent it to Cindy. I was like, can you please look this over in case I missed anything?
Because proofread, please.
Yes, I was like, please proofread this. Like, I don't know. I don't trust myself right now entirely. So it's nice to have a partner for that reason, especially because you can't really say like, I'm intoxicated right now and don't trust myself to read this entirely.
I have actually said that to a couple of clients before. Like if I've been on bachelorette parties, I'm not going to lie. If I've been on bachelorette parties and like I remember one specifically, ironically it was Brittany's uncle. I was down in Key West and I was at Dante's, like it's a pool bar down there. And I'm in and out of the pool and I'm on a bachelorette party in Key West. Y'all do the math.
Yeah.
He had already closed. Let me go ahead and say that. He had already closed. Like, he had literally just closed, and he had a question about the house. And I was like, yeah, so this is not, and, you know, like, I answered the question, and I was like, look, Bill, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I am drinking. I've had quite a bit to drink already. I was like, this is the answer 100%. Like, no matter what, I'm going to tell you. Like, I was like, but I'm going to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
So
I'll talk to you tomorrow when I'm severely hungover.
I'm going to talk to you tomorrow when I've had quite a few electrolytes and some Cuban coffee, some cafecito. Like I need sustenance before I have another conversation. So yeah, I will say I am very upfront with customers. I'm authentically myself.
You, as always, unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
All right, some gratitude shout outs. I feel like this, I would never want to leave anyone out because I feel like anybody who has referred us business or wrote us a great review, like
or continues to work with us.
Yes, continues to work with us on multiple transactions. I feel like we are so, so grateful for that.
Yeah.
That's the best type of like business relationship, in my opinion.
100%.
I have one. I do want to say that I just absolutely adore these brothers. They have a business in New Jersey, and then they bought here in Jacksonville. I was the agent on the buying side. I don't even know how we got in contact, come to think of it.
Was it Cody?
No, I think it was like an Op City call. And like,
odd.
Yeah, it came
Wow.
to me. I don't even know. That was totally random. And then we just developed such a good relationship because they trusted me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, like we built rapport. They purchased this property here. They were still living in Jersey. And then, they came a few times down to Jacksonville and they were planning to eventually move their business here. Then I found them a tenant to rent it out for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were getting to the point where we needed to find a new tenant or sell it. And then we got it sold for them and they made a great profit, but they were just so, so thankful.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, Megan, whatever you say, I trust what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will do what you think. And it's like having people like that, not saying you should never question your agent, but like, they truly trusted me in the transaction and it really did work out for their benefit. And I'm just like so grateful that they trusted me and continue to trust me.
Yeah. I have a couple like that as well. We'll actually be listing their house soon. And we've done over 10 transactions together and they are always so great and understanding. They trust me.
Yeah.
Which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
And like they know, like they trust me to get things done. Like they know that no matter what, I'm going to get it done and I'm going to work my ass off no matter what. And like it's just nice to know that they know and they see how hard we work and like they're grateful for it.
Yeah.
And they trust their professionals.
Yes.
Like
that's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know what they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I will say my girlfriends that I like shouted out earlier, they are always all over our social media.
Yeah.
Always commenting, always making sure that they're bringing up our algorithm and like they are our biggest cheerleaders, our biggest referrers and just very grateful for those girls.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Love them. I know
Love
exactly
them.
who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are you walking into next season with? This is our conclusion here.
I'm actually walking into next season with gratitude and like with positivity. I am really excited for 2026.
Yeah.
Megan and I went over our pipeline the other day and it was really great and humbling to see it in like just all written down and mapped out of like, oh my gosh, this is all happening right now and we're doing the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just so, so grateful that like 2026 just feels like it's going to be such a better year than 2025. So I am walking in to my next season of life with positivity.
Yeah. And a stacked ass pipeline.
And a stacked ass pipeline. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we have
so
some really
nice.
great listings coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be awesome. I think 2026 is going to be amazing. I feel super positive about it. I also think we've gotten to a season with buyers and with sellers of more realistic expectations.
100%.
And I think that's really important, and I'm super grateful for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm really excited for the people that we have in our pipeline too so far, and I can't wait to see who else comes into our pipeline. But I'm excited for 2026, yeah, because realistic expectations, I think sellers are going to see like, okay, things are sitting on the market longer. Maybe it's not our agent's fault.
Yep.
And buyers are like, okay, so like the house that we want isn't out there. Maybe we should just wait a minute and like, but if you see something you like, we've also still been in multiple offer situations. So like, don't wait on it. It's
weird.
wild. It's wild, but it's the realistic expectation. The realistic.
She glitched.
I glitched. Wow. Wow. I'm really excited for the realistic. I'm really excited for 2026. Guys.
Yes. I am too. And with that, I think this might be the last podcast of 2026 or 2025, excuse me, going into 2026.
Wow.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yes. I hope everyone has an amazing, happy holiday, walks into 2026 with realistic expectations,
All 15 of you.
a grateful heart, and just moving in with good health and happiness.
Absolutely.
So we love you all.
Love you guys.
Yeah, share our stuff.
Please. Please.
All
Cody
right.
worked really hard.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.